Another guilty beat.
Jigger boys, yeah. When she stepped in looking like a snack, man damn ready to attack. You know what I want, so give me that. And you know it was never luck. When I stepped in looking like a snack, the girl damn ready to attack. You know what I want, so.
Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's VNS TINGS, aka Venus, and I'm back and I'm better. This channel is new and improved and revived. I don't know, it's been like 3 years since I've been on YouTube. 3 or 2 years since I put any type of content out on YouTube. So you know what, we're starting fresh. It's gonna be new people, new collabs, new pranks, new challenges, whatever you guys want, you're gonna find it here. So make sure you like, comment and subscribe, and stay tuned for more. Okay, so I thought I would start off with something super easy, which is a Q&A, get to know me. I asked my Instagram followers and my Snapchat followers, subscribers, whatever, to ask me questions that they want to know. So we're going to start off super easy. The first question is, what is my motivation to kind of like to be here, to be around? Not to start off like super negative, but as somebody who's attempted, I feel like my current motivation is just to prove to myself that life is worth living, because I've tried and attempted so many times and I still haven't succeeded. So it's just kind of one of those things that's just like, you know, I'm gonna try. Like, obviously there's a reason that I'm still here, there's a reason that I should still be here, and I'm going to find out what that reason is, and I'm going to live life to the fullest. So that's currently my only motivation. Is there's so many things in life that I have yet to experience, yet to see, and I have to see them before I even think about attempting again. It's just like to show myself that, you know, life isn't as bad as it has been for me, and it's only going to get better. Also, I like my wine. Wine keeps me steady. The other question is, what qualities do I look for in a person? I love super kind-hearted people. Like, I love people who are super nice, super understanding, super like considerate. I have some friends who are very honest with me, but in a nice way, if that makes sense. But like, not nice in the way where they're sugarcoating stuff, nice in the way that they know I won't take it to offense. I have friends who check me on all my BS, friends who tell me that I need to pattern up, and those are my greatest supporters, my greatest friends, the people that I care about the most. So yeah, I feel like in terms of qualities that I look for, anyone who reflects my best mate, so like Maze or PB, like I need those characteristics in everybody else, whether it's in partners or just new friends. I need supportive people around me, caring people, communicating, understanding. I don't like that nonchalance. If you're a nonchalant person, you can't be around me, because I don't want you near me. I'm a very emotionally available person. I wear my heart on my sleeve. So if you're nonchalant, it's just not gonna work, because I'm just gonna assume that you hate me, and I just don't need that negativity in my life. Do you get it? So yeah, another question that I actually got quite a lot, like there was about 20 of these questions. When did I first come out? If I'm being honest, and if you know, you know, I never really came out. I just started telling people I was bi. Like, I was in sixth form. I got out of like a 1-year relationship with this guy that I was dating, that I was publicly dating. Everyone knew I was dating this guy. And then I just started saying I was bi. Like, I was just like, yeah, I don't know. Some people would ask me if I'm talking to anyone. I'd be like, oh, I don't know. I'm chatting to this girl. Like, even if I wasn't chatting to a girl, I'd be like, yeah, I'm chatting to this girl. Like, see how that's going. People were like, what? Since when do you date girls? I'm like, yeah, I've been bi. Like, what do you mean? Did you not know? Knowing that I'd never told anybody. And I would just be like, how did you not know this before everyone knew? Knowing that I'd been hush-hush about it. So I had pretty much come out in 2019. I came out to my mom, my very Nigerian traditional mother, by the way, over text in also the summer of 2019. I want to say I came out to like people around me. I want to say me and my boyfriend at the time had broken up in probably like March or April of 2019, and I was still talking to guys after, but I definitely, you know, was going like telling people I was bi or whatever. I did speak to guys and stuff afterwards. So yeah, I started telling people I was bi around March, April-ish of 2019. I did have a boyfriend the summer of 2019, this great guy, and unfortunately he's my last healthy relationship. Everyone after him, every girl that I've dated after him was just it was a downfall. It was just terrible antics. I texted my mom 2019 August it didn't really go well. But, you know, my mom's my best friend. You know, we're still learning each other. She's learning me, I'm learning her. So we'll just kind of see what goes with that. It's been a couple years now. Not that much progress, but it is what it is. So yeah, that's pretty much when I came out. 2019, pre-summer/summer of 2019. And I've hated every moment since. Okay, so this one was really random to me, but I had a couple of people asking me when I was starting a couples channel. I'm not in a relationship, and there's been many times where I've thought about starting a couples channel, but I've also not been in a relationship that's worth a couples channel. As I've said, every single person I've dated, every single girl that I've dated, spoken to since 2019 has been heartbreak after heartbreak, trauma after trauma. I've been in verbally, physically, emotionally and mentally abusive relationships since then, and I just don't want to put any of them on YouTube, because where are they now? None of them are even here. I would have started like 6 channels by now. None of them are even here. I can't be bothered. It's not gonna happen. Couples channel is something that will happen when I'm married/engaged, maybe by then, but before then, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Another question I got was, how do I deal with my sexuality and my faith? Because I am a Christian. I have my opinions of, you know, Christianity and stuff. I don't necessarily support the church in terms of like pastors, priests and stuff like that, but that's because of my own belief about how churches are quite corrupt at times and people are corrupt, and I don't believe in being preached by somebody who can be corrupt if you're gonna preach the word of God. I believe in the Bible to a certain extent. I do feel like the Bible has been manipulated by people, as I said, corrupt people, and yeah, I don't know. I believe in God, I believe in Jesus, I believe in a lot of the messages passed through over time in the Bible and stuff. Not absolutely everything, but a good percentage of it I do believe in. And I just feel like, because I didn't choose to be like this, obviously a lot of people think your sexuality is a choice. Trust me, with the women I've dated, if I could date men, I would in a heartbeat. But it's not something that I'm able to choose, and I feel like God is God. You know, God doesn't make mistakes. I wasn't able to choose who I'm attracted to and what I like, and, you know, the type of people that I date. And I feel like God sees all. God understands my heart, regardless of what people are preaching. God sees me as who I am, as an individual, and I just kind of take it one day at a time, you know, because I won't really know what's going to happen till I die. So why am I stressing about it now? I need to live life the way that I feel like God would want me to, and move around like that. Somebody asked me to just give relationship advice. I feel like I'm not qualified to give relationship advice to anybody. I've not been in a successful relationship. Actually, I haven't been in a relationship in years. I've been in exclusive talking stages. Okay, technically, I've been in relationships. Like, okay, we've asked each other to be in a relationship, blah, blah, blah. But I don't count them as relationships because they're unimportant and irrelevant. So it's just like, if you didn't add anything to my life or, you know, make me happy, then I don't even count you as an ex. Like, I might count you as a body, but anything, like, even that is a stretch, because a lot of you, anyways, let me not start, because some people will get upset. But relationship advice from me would be, love bombing is definitely a thing, and when you see love bombing, you need to understand that that is the biggest red flag that you are going to get. That happens in the first like week, and when it happens, you should run. Okay, relationship advice, I just don't stay with anyone who cheats on you. Anybody who raises their hand towards you like they're gonna hit you, might as well as hit you, leave. If you're in a queer relationship, regardless if you're, you know, what's the word, like, it's femme, stud for stud and femme, STEM, no label, whatever type of relationship you're in, domestic violence is very much evident in LGBT relationships as they are in heterosexual relationships. If your femme or your stud or whatever you want to call yourselves hits you, just because you're girls doesn't make it okay. It's called domestic violence. You should never accept any type of physical violence from anybody, whether it's your ex, your partner, your future partner. As soon as they raise their hand to hit you, leave. Doesn't matter what you feel, how much you love them, because a person who loves you wouldn't even do that. That's the most important thing that I would say from my own personal experience. I've been in a physically abusive relationship, and it took me a while to leave, because in the beginning I took it as, oh, she's just a bit persnickety, she's just got an attitude, she's just a bit da-da-da. But it is abuse, it is domestic violence, and you have to learn to like escape before it gets too much, you know? All right, so another question I got was, what is my ideal career / job? If I'm being honest, I don't have an ideal career, I don't have an ideal job. I want to make enough money that I can go on trips and buy the stuff that I want to buy and be able to invest and own my house and stuff like that. Don't really care what field it's in. As long as I live the lifestyle that I imagine my future self having, not really bothered. As long as I'm making money and I'm not living paycheck to paycheck, I'm not struggling to make ends meet, I can go on holidays multiple times a year, I'm going to be content. Whatever job gives me that financial security, I don't care. I really don't. As long as the money is good and it's not a draining job, like I have good co-workers, I enjoy myself, I don't care. I don't. So another one was my Fave Musician. I adore Rod Wave. Rod Wave, Lil Baby, Gabsy, Summer Walker. Those are my top 4 artists. You can't try me on them. Any song, anytime, any place, anywhere, I got it. The Over It album, I know the order and the songs word for word. Do you get it? Rod Wave, every piece of music that he has put out, I'm still waiting on his album, bear in mind, because he keeps pushing it back. That man has my heart and soul. If I'm sad, Rod Wave. If I'm happy, Rod Wave. If I'm angry, Rod Wave. Any emotion I have, he just fits the category. Do you get it? At my funeral, play Girl of My Dreams as you're carrying me down to the grave. That's all I can ask for. I myself, he dropped tour dates. I was ready to book a flight to any one of those tour dates, book a hotel, book a flight. I will go because he doesn't come to the UK. Rod Wave is the only artist that I care about. Nobody should even ask me questions about anybody else. Rod Wave, listen, Gabsy is a very close second. If you're from the UK, you know. Gabsy is a very close second. I'll be at his concert, don't worry. I missed the first drop that he had earlier this year or last year, whenever. This one that he's having, I'll be there. Don't worry. Don't worry which one. I'm gonna be there. Even if I have to hop the fence, I'm gonna be there. Don't worry. Somebody said, this wasn't really a question. It kind of was actually. Said they are about to come out. They want to know what they should do to get more LGBT friends and things like that. Maybe it's just my experience, but the LGBT community is so dramatic. Everyone in this community has dated everyone else, and if they haven't dated everyone else, they're going to. If you think your girl is your girl, they're not. If your girl goes to Lick, she's not your girl from when she steps into Brixton. She's not. Do you get it? The community is a very, 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 very scary place. You can make amazing friends. Dating in the community is what's scary. I'm afraid to date anyone ever again. Because they're either somebody's friend or your ops friend or your ex's friends, cousins, sisters, neighbor's dog, auntie. Like, there's just always something dramatic going on. You can't bring them nowhere. There's always fighting. You can't, like, don't get it twisted. Great people. They all know how to have a good party. But why is it so dramatic? Why is there beef all the time? Why am I going to Lick and within the first 30 minutes, 3 fights have broken out, somebody's wig is on the floor, somebody's lashes on somebody's knuckles? Like, I just feel like it's a lot. If you want to get LGBT friends, I do definitely think, you know, you can make them from TikTok. I'll be so real. When they come up on your For You page, just comment on them. Like, they're there. Like, it's not hard to make friends there. But it's just about keeping yourself out of the drama that comes with being in the LGBT community. I reckon all you need is, if you're coming out and you have a good group of friends that are like straight or whatever, just make one gay friend. Just one is all you need. That one, you can go to Lick and Fluid and all these like LGBT motives, but then you also refrain from entering all the drama. It's from when your entire circle is LGBTQ, that's when drama just, it grows. I don't know where it comes from, because sometimes people are beefing you for no reason. It's just like the way everyone knows that girls can be catty, girls can be a bit, you know, funny, and then add this hormones and this LGBTQness, this inside. It's just a lot. I don't know. As some people call me an ambassador of the LGBT community, I've denounced such a title because if I could escape, I would. But they have me by my lace front. They've been grabbing me by my lace front since I came out. I can't escape. But if you can escape, escape. And if you're not in the community, don't even enter. Just go to lick with your straight friends and have fun. You don't need to be immersed in this community because they will drag you down and suck the happiness out of your life. The drama is never ending. The beef is never ending. Somebody taking your girl is never ending. It's just an everyday thing. You just have to firm it. Trust me, I'm here unwillingly. But I love my people, them, do you get? Let me stop. I'm gonna scare some people. No. The community's fine. I didn't take back anything I said, but there's some great people in here. You just have to find the right ones. It took me a while to find the right people. It took me a couple years to find the right people, but once you find them, it's great. So, okay, there was actually a lot of other questions, but I think I might do a part 2 because I don't want my first video to be like too long, if that makes sense. If there's any questions that you want me to specifically ask, I can do that. If you want story times, whatever you guys want, I'm here to provide. I am here to provide. Anyways, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. It's Venus, aka VNS TINGS, back and better, and I'll see you soon.
Let me go.